Imagine you walk into a packed stadium. The crowd is buzzing with excitement. Reporters are all on the sidelines. Cameras are placed strategically for the best angles. The players line up in the center of the field, hand over their heart, and everybody's ready to sing the national anthem. For most people in sports media, this is a great moment to kind of take it all in and look around at your surroundings. It's the moment of peace and calm before the storm. But for those women in sports media, this moment's a little different. It is a moment where you snap back into reality. As a female sports photographer, at this moment, it is when I realize I am one woman on a field full of dozens of men. Today, I invite you to explore the dynamic community of women in sports media. Though this is a very often underrepresented community, this group is bound by a passion for sports, storytelling, and a pursuit for equality. Historically, opportunities for women in sports is very scarce. However, as in the 21st century progressed, more doors began to open. A very pivotal moment in history was the implementation of laws and policies that ensured gender equality. One significant ruling came from NFL commissioner who mandated that female sports reporters have equal access, that is the same as male sports reporters. This meant that women had access to locker rooms, and it broke down one of the many barriers that restricted women in sports journalism. Now, while not all the teams complied to the same extent, this ensured that women could perform their jobs to the same ability as their male counterparts. Still, though, in 2021, none of the top 100 sports personalities were women. Now, you may ask, why is this so important? How come this is an external issue rather than a personal one? Simply put, less representation on one end equals less representation on the other end. With only 10% of sports editors and 11.5% of sports reporters being women, there's a huge gap in visibility. Paula Boyven, writing for Global Sports Matters, urges that this industry speak out against sexism and discrimination. Her call to action is clear. We must support women's ability to thrive in sports media. As simply as she can put it, white men should not be the only ones controlling the conversations. As senior photo editor Jenna Hickey of the Michigan Daily emphasizes, it is essential for women to be visible in all roles, whether that be photographers, reporters, athletes, journalists, etc. But this representation is still very much lacking. In 2018, female athletes only accounted for 5.4% of total sports coverage, and most of this was focusing on traditional femininity rather than the actual athletic ability. For example, Amanda Nunes is a top mixed martial artist, and she receives a lot less media coverage than athletes such as Olivia Dunn, who is a very popular gymnast. She benefits from this traditional feminine appeal, or in other words, she's reported on for her beauty. Despite these challenges, women in sports media continue to thrive. Sydney Hastings photographed Caitlin Clark's record-breaking moment, noting that only 3 other female photographers were there at this event. More women like Hastings reporting on women's sports shift focus to athletic achievements rather than just physical appearance. Organizations like the Association of Women in Sports Media create these support networks to help build those professional networks, promoting community rather than competition. Veteran sportscaster Laura Olkin founded Galvanize at the age of 40, which mentors women entering sports and helps them continue to build these professional networks. The community of women in sports media is united by a shared a culture of support and empowerment, and a commitment to breaking barriers and telling diverse stories. While significant progress has been made, there is still so much work to achieve true gender and racial representation. So by celebrating these achievements and recognizing the challenges, we can continue to uplift this community. Let us honor women in sports who, despite the odds, inspire, mentor, and pave the way for our future generations. Thank you.